Doug Feinberg.
Hey, Asia, you guys have your backs against the wall again. What do you need to adjust on to come away with a victory in game 3 and keep the series going?
I think the biggest thing we need to adjust on is taking care of the basketball. I think if we cut back on our turnovers, we'll be right there. I think that's the biggest thing. And of course, it's hard with the Seattle defense, but then at the same time, it's a lot on us. I think there's a lot of things within our locker room that we need to just adjust and just communicate with one another. I think we're all just kind of assuming. But at the end of the day, if we communicate and take care of the basketball, we're right there.
Thanks, Asia.
Yeah.
Miss Pepper.
Hi, Asia. Brianna Stewart had another good game today. What does your team need to do to make it harder for her?
I mean, we're doing pretty much everything that we can. Maybe not let her get as many open looks as she wants, but I think we're just doing. It's a great player. Stewie's gonna find ways to score. That's the whole point of being one of the greatest to play it. And at the end of the day, we're doing what we can do. She's just creating more shots in a way that she's being efficient for her team, and that's key. So I don't think it's anything that we can switch up or throw at her. I think she's seen it all pretty much. But at the end of the day, they're going to sign of a great player is they're going to have counters. They're going to do stuff. So if we're there and we can contest the shot, we're good.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Aislinn?
Hey, Asia. A player like Emma Cannon came out today and played a pretty good game. How important is it for you and your teammates to come together to play a team like the Storm?
I mean, it's going to take all of us. It's going to take all of us. And, I mean, I got to credit Emma for coming in and giving us great minutes. She's someone that probably barely even knows the play, but she's always there and making sure that she does her role. And that's someone that you're going to always need in your locker room. And she's someone that we picked up halfway through this thing. So at the end of the day, when you have people that's playing their role and doing what they need to do from everybody, I think that's going to key for us. I think that's kind of what makes us go. That's kind of what got us the #1 seed was, everyone was doing their part. And I think we kind of get lost, of course, with everything in playoffs and everything going on, and everybody wants to be it. But at the end of the day, you just got to stay within ourselves. And I think that we're doing a so-so job of that. So I feel like if we increase that and we just continue to do our role and just continue to communicate on the little things and take care of the basketball, we're right there.
Jason?
Asia, obviously, Bill talked a lot about the officiating and everything, but did you like the aggressiveness of the team going to the basket today, even though you didn't get some of the calls?
Oh, yeah. I love that. I'll take that any day. I can't talk about officiating. I ain't trying to get fined, none of that. But, I mean, if we're in attack mode, I think that's a great thing. That's meaning we're not shy. We're not backing down. We're going to continue to do us, get to the free throw line as much as we can. But, hey, they're going to call whatever they're going to call. But at the end of the day, we got to continue to do us and continue to attack. The mere fact that we didn't let up in times, I think that's a good sign.
Rafiq?
Hey, I mean, one positive to talk about is that you are anonymously named all WNBA first team selection. What are your impressions on that?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be there. I'm grateful. But at the end of the day, that's good and all. But I'm here trying to compete for something bigger than that.
Danny?
Hey, Asia, thanks for the time. Looking at Twitter right now, a lot of the talk is, the Seattle Storm are one game away from their for championship, and kind of, there's a big element of kind of counting out the aces right now. What do you have to say to, folks who are acting like the season is already over?
I got nothing to say. That's on them. They're not in our locker room. They're not around us at all. And that's on them. That I can't really change the narrative in any type. And if they want to believe it, they believe it. But I know one thing, I'm not. I know my team's not. And that's really it. I don't care about all that. I'm off Twitter because it's toxic and everything in every way. But at the end of the day, I could care less about what people have to say. Win or lose, we're still us. I could care less. It just all comes from within. I think that's where people get lost. I don't want to say nothing else. But go ahead.
Thank you.
Maria, last question.
Hi, Asia. First of all, congratulations on being a unanimous first team selection. How would you describe your journey from being a #1 pick to now being in your first WNBA finals?
I mean, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the journey that I've had. I'm grateful for the franchise for even taking me in and trusting me to help build a fan base, to build just together with my teammates. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy being where I am right now. I enjoy people can watch me on TV and be that entertainment for them, and I can have fun while doing it. But at the same time, this job isn't done. I'm still trying to compete for a high level. I still want people to continue to watch us play. So at the end of the day, I'm going to try my best to put on not just for myself, but for my community, for the people around me, and also for my franchise.
Thanks a lot, Asia.
Yeah.